Every morning that summer, we worked outside. Me in the garden, hammering stakes, tying knots, helping tender vines find the sun. And you, on the unfinished roof of the barn, your back freckled and gleaming, nailing clear plastic panels to let in light and warm the animals come winter. One evening you coaxed me up there amid the rafters. Our legs dangled as we gazed out at the farm. "I have a secret," you said, and I thought you were going to tell me that you loved me, because you did, and I did too. Even though we were both dating other people, even though 2 years later I kissed you, which made your best friend kiss me, and the next few years with him are the happiest I can remember being in love until now. Even though, thank God, you and I never got together, because it would have been a mistake, a mess, such a mess. But you were beautiful, golden-haired and gifted with music. You taught all our friends how to play guitar, and that's all that love required when we were 15. I wonder if that's still true. But instead you said, "I have a secret," and told me that you'd been hanging around in the garden, throwing rocks at the guinea hens, those dumb fucks. Then a lucky hit, a squawk, a scattering, and a bird lying dead in the strawberry patch. Plump, glossy, and still. Stoning hens is one way to scramble nothingness into something. A noun with feathers, a smell, a cackle, a phrase with meaning and direction. Stoning hens is something you did that I can judge. Granted, you were young. Granted, you were dumb. Something that I can judge without pain or permanence. I wish life were as flexible as language, that nothingness could truly be reshaped into this memory or any other. Or maybe I wish life were as structured as language, that nothingness could not have seeped beyond its borders and filled every hollow to make a vessel of your heart. If anything, nothingness has depth, a dimension, as when we peer into the darkness for too long and shapes appear. We should have looked. In your nothingness, we might have found hints. Your nothingness had songs. Your nothingness has ghosts. But here I am, trying to make nothing into something. It is far easier to make something into nothing. As you did years later in the rafters of a different barn, tying knots, unable to find the sun.